Hello everyone and welcome to Frequently Asked Questions. One of the questions I'm getting a ton right now is, Kristen, why are all these mailers filling up my mailbox? Why am I getting 15 calls from lenders to refinance right now, okay? And here is the easy answer. Lenders make money when they refinance you. Bottom line. That's as easy as the answer can get. They want to refinance you because they make money. Now, here's a lender as myself who's a consumer advocate and cares. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten those other lenders' loan estimates or their loan summaries, or broken them down with my clients to find incredible fees, points, all kinds of stuff that doesn't even make the loan worth it anymore. Right now, to all my VA people, be very careful because VA IRRRLs, which is known as an interest rate reduction loan, needs no appraisal, right? Doesn't need a whole lot of income. They're probably one of the easiest loans to do right now. So those really seem to be a target with lenders across the nation. And listen, every time you finance a VA, if you are not a disabled exempt from the funding fee, you repay a funding fee. You have to put that into the equation to make sure it's worth it, right? All these lenders just keep rolling it in and rolling it in and rolling it in. And hey, I'm not going to say I haven't rolled in closing costs for clients. A lot of times it makes sense. There are also a lot of times it doesn't make sense. And just because you're refinancing to a lower rate, all of a sudden people think that they're getting a better deal, when in actuality, when you start adding all these fees and closing costs and points to it, it's not a better deal for you. You're almost more so going in the hole than you are coming out ahead at the rate that you have now. So you need to be very, very picky and choosy right now. This is kind of a public, PSA for you as a lender who cares. Make sure you're not falling for these tactics. A lot of these loan officers are sitting behind desks and they're just calling, right? They're just calling. They really don't know much about the guidelines. They're just getting you on the phone, promising you something, handing it off. You don't get to talk to the lender. I hear that all the time. Communication is horrible, right? Listen, I don't even love to give bad communication to clients, but if I have to, I'm still doing it because it's their loan and they need to know what's going on, all right? No communication at all, good or bad, is horrible. So please just know, if they're not calling you, if they're not talking to you, if it's taking days and days and days and days for them to get back to you, or if they say, yeah, we'll refinance you and it's taking 2 or 3 months, that's crazy, you guys. That means they just threw you in a pile and it's like a churn. They're just going to get to it when they get to it. I can't express enough how making sure you have a loan officer who is your financial interest at heart right now is so important. I've also told a couple clients, no, don't do it. It is not worth the money. It's not worth the cost to refinance to get an 1/8 or 1/4% lower rate, depending on the loan amount, you guys. It really is a case-by-case scenario. And if you even want a second opinion so you know or can understand why this makes sense or doesn't make sense, I am happy to give it to you. I'm happy to be that second opinion. Even if I don't think it's worth doing the loan, I will tell you, and I will tell you why. I'll do the math. It is so important and critical, you guys, because again, lenders don't make money if they don't close loans. It's as simple as that. So make sure you're working with a lender who does close loans, but also has your interest at heart, who understands the guidelines and you can communicate with. I know I'm sounding redundant right now, but I'd love to just pound it into everywhere because the stuff I am seeing on a regular, daily, multiple times a day basis right now is crazy, okay? So if you are anywhere in the Midwest, please get a hold of me. Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, Iowa, we've got you. We want to make sure that you are getting the best deal possible for you, right? This is your financial future, and it is imperative to make sure you are taking care of yourself and not letting a loan officer take advantage of you. There seems to be a lot of predatory lending again, and I just want to make sure, and you've seen it in other videos, even in my very first video on my intro page, I completely lived through that era, and I will mark my word, do everything I can to save people from going back in. And it just seems to be a little bit coming around again. I'm not saying it's totally bad, But the more I can make sure that you're aware of what your surroundings are and what's going on, the better I feel like we can protect our industry, we can protect our loans, and we can protect our money, okay? So I really appreciate you listening this long today. Thank you so much for coming on, and subscribe if you can. Again, I'm licensed throughout the Midwest and slowly growing. We're waiting for a few states to approve. We're going to keep it continuing till we're nationwide, you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate your time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.